rate? Are they playing with fire trying to win this way?
I mean, what's the difference between what the Celtics are doing this year as opposed to what they've done years before? They shoot threes?
I'm glad you asked that question. I did the research. Last year in the regular season, 47% of their shots were threes.
Yep.
In the playoffs, 48% of their shots were threes. This year, 54% of their shot attempts have been three, which is the highest percentage in a single season in NBA history.
So if we were to draft round up or round down, we're still around 50% of their shots.
Yes, I guess.
It's the same thing. It's a tick above. It's the same thing.
Monica, help me. Here's the thing. Maybe this is as much with my heart as it is with my head. I so don't want this to be what the game is.
Get on a moving train, Greeny.
You know, just that's it. The game is just going to become about shooting threes.
But go ahead, Monica.
For now, I do think these things are cyclical. Until there's a presence, a guy that is hammering the issue of scoring in the paint, or a team that does it, whether it's off dribble penetration or we get back to a more traditional big guy. But it's going to take a little bit of a minute for the pendulum to swing.
I think this is also due to the personnel that the Boston Celtics have had. They're mirroring the way Golden State used to play, but it's a 2.0 version with also the way that all their versatility pieces defend.
Yep.
Like, that's why it's a new age. Like I said, round up, round down, you're still at 50% of their shots.
I understand. And they won the championship doing it. I'm not taking anything away from them. They're probably the best team. No, I mean, like it is. It's not for me to like or dislike it. I just feel like it would be. There's always been a lot more to the game than just that, and right now it feels like they're trending towards just that. Let's go to the next one. Next one. OKC, are you taking the Thunder or the Field to win this thing this year?
I will take OKC.
Okay.
I will take OKC.
Okay.
There are two teams I think it's time to put that pressure on them. And we heard SGA talk a lot about this daily, where it's about winning. So I give them a lot of respect that they need to own the pressure that comes along. They are the favorite. They need to win.
What do you think?
I'll go with OKC.
Are they are the favorite.
They are the favorite.
Would you pick them right now?
I am having a hard time picking them over Boston. Now, I will say this. I was with OKC on Sunday in Milwaukee. That group is different. If you haven't had a chance to take them in person, not just the basketball of it all, but the camaraderie. They're not barking so much in post-game interviews, but they're still doing it as a group. SGA, I asked him about games down the stretch and how he is able to take advantage of, or the team is able to take advantage of each game without looking ahead and hearing all the noise about their championships. And to Jay's point, they are very rigid. Every game is an opportunity to get better. Every game matters. We want to stay focused on the task at hand and understand the big goal will come together.
If there's one team in the NBA that matches up to stop that style of play that you rather see change with the Boston Celtics, it's OKC. It's them.
They did it. I mean, these two teams matched up just a week or so ago, and they did exactly that. And the Thunder have been playing without arguably their second best player all the way. Okay, in the meantime, let's go to one more question for you here. I mentioned it earlier. If the season ended today, the Warriors and Lakers would match up in the first round. So I'm asking you, Jay Will, which of these teams is making a deeper run in the playoffs this year?
I mean, healthy LeBron James, I'm going with the Lakers. I'm going to go with the Lakers. Yeah, I am. I love the way Golden State is playing. I like their small ball style. I just think that with LeBron and Luka on the same team, with the way they give hockey assists, I don't think there is a matchup that would be good for Golden State.
Not
guarding those two.
Yeah. Oh, you're saying that they run into each other?
No, but I mean, I'm just talking in general. Yeah. Who's going farther?
I'll still take the Lakers.
The Lakers will go farther because the matchups will determine so many of these.
This is that's a tough question because I think I'm leaning the other way a little bit right now. I think it's the hamstring for Bron. Like it's a little bit tentative. I think that the Warriors are going to be as healthy as they have been. Jimmy Butler is a major boost, as the numbers indicate, and that supporting cast is playing with the confidence that they started the season with. I kind of swing the other way on this one.
It's going to be interesting to watch. Again, right now, they would match up if they played against each other. The Warriors have to worry about staying out of the play-in. Technically, almost everyone in the West has to worry about staying out of the play-in, so we'll keep an eye on the NBA. Meanwhile, college basketball, this is one of the best days of the entire sporting calendar.
I think it's the best day.
And it's upon us. An argument could be made it is the best day, this first day of the NCAA tournament. I want to bring Joe Fortenbaugh back into the conversation for his best bets of the day. And Joe, we begin in the South region, all right? Let's start with a tricky 4-13 matchup between Texas A&M and Yale. Texas A&M is favored by 7.5 points. Yale won a 13 versus 4 game last year. Which way are you going?
I'm going to go with Yale here plus the points. These kids can shoot. They're top 10 nationally in three-point shooting, but just as important, they can rebound and they can defend the rim. That's huge against Texas A&M, who can't shoot to save their lives. They're outside the top 300 in three-point shooting. Key here, the Aggies don't hit their free throws. And when you're talking about a game with a 7.5-point spread and a lot of fouling late in the game, if you're missing those free throws, we can backdoor cover this. So give me Yale plus the points.
All right, that's the first one. I continue to think we should have a St. John's question because Fortenbaugh is wearing Rick Pitino's suit, but instead we're going to the Midwest and another tricky 4-13 matchup. You got Purdue and High Point. Purdue favored by 7.5. The total is set at 154.5. Joe, what do you like in this game?
Money's been flowing on the over. We're following the money over 154.5. Purdue ranks 350th in the nation defending the two-point zone. That's abysmal, and that's where High Point likes to live. Outside of Duke, High Point ranks number 2 in the country in raw offensive efficiency. They can score, but they struggle to defend. Purdue will get theirs. This game goes over.
All right, it's another one to watch closely. And then the late game tonight, the Big Ten tournament champion is Michigan. They're only a 2.5-point favorite against UC San Diego. Joe, are you thinking upset?
Hold on for a second here, Greeny. I'm getting some breaking news. Hey, Schefter, according to sources, Michigan going down in this one, my friend. Brutal spot for your Wolverines. What's the reward for winning the Big Ten where you played 3 games in 3 days? They send you to Denver to play at altitude 4 days later against a really good UCSD team. Top 35 nationally in defense. They don't turn the ball over. They can knock down their free throws. A lot of trouble for your Wolverines here, my friend.
How do you feel, Shefty?
I see Joe giving them as much respect as the seeding committee where they put them out in this spot. Like, Michigan wins the Big Ten championship on Sunday against Wisconsin, only to see all these other teams ranked ahead of them. Michigan playing Sunday late afternoon and then gets a short turnaround to have to go out west. Totally ridiculous.
Yep.
And I don't like what Joe's saying about my team. I think he should be showing them a little bit more respect. I think they'll have something to say about that tonight. Danny Wolf, we expect to step up and come up big. Go blue. Go get it done. Go embarrass Joe Fortenbaugh.
Yes, he's already embarrassed himself enough with his wardrobe. And here's the other thing I will say. No, I'm holding you in contempt. I'm holding you in contempt. Here's what I want to say about this. It is another example of how the scheduling in this just makes no sense whatsoever. Right. Those decisions are made before those championship games are played over the weekend. That's why the arguments about getting rid of the conference tournaments make sense to me, because they don't have anything to do with the seeding. The idea that Michigan won the Big Ten tournament championship and got nothing for it.
Zero.
Literally. Why? Because the game ended 15 minutes before the brackets come out.
We have a show. You have a show. It's your show, Greeny. It starts at 8 a.m. We have a rundown. We have plans. If things happen, we adjust. Seeding. What do we call that? People that they play.
The committee.
The committee. Committee. Adjust. Get used to things. Change. We're not locked in. We make changes, right?
100%. Yeah. Those things get locked in. They have to make.
They don't.
They have so many seeding and bracket rules that it's almost impossible for them to adjust in that significant a way. So I'm just, once again, I'm holding the committee in contempt. I'm holding Fortenbaugh's suit in contempt.
Yes.
Oh, come on.
This entire courtroom is out of order.
Yes.
Much
this
more
looks
with
good.
Joe
Yes.
on ESPN Bet Live at 11
Get
Eastern.
lost, Joe.
On ESPN. By the way, much more with Joe on ESPN Bet Live, 11 Eastern on ESPN2. Track the upsets and bet the favorites at ESPN Bet Sportsbook. New customers can get $100 in bonus bets when you make your first $10 wager. Download the app and sign up with the promo code GETUP today. By the way, Shefty, speaking of making adjustments, we just adjusted this tape here to show what it should have been.
This is how it's done.
Yes, this is the hidden ball trick right there. And then the